So you mentioned one thing, Charles, about why it most likely isn't extraterrestrial. The fact that there's just the unlimited amount of sightings and landings that have taken place. Are there other reasons why you believe it's not extraterrestrial?
Well, their general way of presenting themselves, as deceptive. I mean, if they were extraterrestrial, they would either completely hide themselves, if they're capable of that. They would not want to be seen, and obviously these beings want to be seen. They will appear in the sky and do these amazing antics, and so they want to be seen, but they will never present themselves and saying, "Here we are," feel us, touch us, talk to us. They're continually they're elusive, and yet they want to get our attention. And if they can appear in our dreams, as I said. That they walk through your wall at night to your bedroom, take you out of your body up into their craft. I mean, this is all. These are not the actions of physical beings in our sense, and I mean, they're not acting like explorers who would either rather not be seen or would declare themselves. And they obviously want to be seen, but they don't declare themselves. And they don't act like diplomats. They don't say, "Take me to your leader." They haven't done that yet.
Yeah. And so James Lukatsky, I heard him say on one of his interviews, I think on Weaponized podcast, that there is this whole other dimension to the UFO phenomena, which is he calls it the paranormal dimension of the phenomena.
Yeah.
And according to him, this is the area that needs to be studied, which is being overlooked. Now, there's obvious reasons why, again, the modern secular mind may overlook that aspect, because it's simply hard to grapple with the tools that we have now today. But it's real. I mean, the hitchhiker effect, I've heard you speak about that before as well.
Yeah.
I mean, again, ET, why would they attach themselves to people, terrorize people, affect extended family members, appear in the form of cryptids, half dog, half human? It just doesn't make sense.
Yes, and sometimes they will appear to one person throughout their life. When they will first appear in childhood, and then as an imaginary friend or something like this, and then they, And of course, one of the rabbit holes that happens is when we admit that they have these various powers. The materialist mindset says, well, maybe this is really advanced technology. Cutting edge physics. Might be able to give us these powers. Time travel, for example. Time travel, which simply means to me that the Jinn exist in a different temporal dimension. Their time is not as linear and as ordered as our time is, or as it used to be. I mean, we're getting, I think, our fear of the future, which we have many reasons to fear, is destroying our belief in linear time. Our sense of time is fragmenting. We would say, well, maybe if we work real hard, we could develop time travel, then go back in the past and we wouldn't, we'd fix the mistakes we made that got us in this mess, and maybe we could just hide in the past, or jump beyond the apocalypse into the future, when the earth is beginning to regenerate itself, or it's a response to fear, and
absolutely,
so we believe, the thought that the power, which I'm calling the powers of the Jinn, could be the manifestation of a kind of technology we could develop. People fall into that too quickly. On the other hand, I do believe that cutting edge physics is capable of perhaps learning certain things about the Jinn that our ancestors did not know. I will not say that physics can't tell us anything about the Jinn, because they crossed the border between their world and ours, and I have speculated that border is the electromagnetic spectrum.